Right where we belong, sports fans, at the top of the Book Crossing Fun and Games Forum. Weird Modifier, Guessing Game 105. I'm your host, Monstrous Walker. My, my online persona, my pseudonym, Tommy Walker, and I've got the book that we just saw to the side there. Briefly, we'll catch it on the flip side. Let's get to the guessing game action. Pudding is the mystery by way of Pink Floyd. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? I posted a bunch of number ones yesterday, all in various categories. And dark sarcasm won some of the time, thought control won more of the time, teacher won in there, all in all won in there, all lyrics from Another Brick of the Wall. But they've all but abandoned the pathway because they think they've exhausted the lyrics. It is not true. Here we go. Pudding, not for Greyflink. Greyflink is the one responsible for the near guess, or the not guess. He actually quoted the line at one point at stage of guess 86. He actually quoted the line, "How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?" But he did not convert it into a guess. And the game continues to about double that length. Double the length of where it might have ended. Okay. It will not be Greyflink. I'm going to keep going here. Looking for someone to guess pudding. Not Libramana. Libramana kind of goes with the themes of Another Brick of the Wall without guessing lyrics from it. It's pudding. It's not Francis. Okay. Nobody does anything. And just kind of scrolling. Fleeting glimpse, storm. The curiosity about a fleeting glimpse has some double meaning, but one of the meanings is that it is part of the lyrics of Comfortably Numb. And it's odd if it were his intent to guess the lyrics, that he would go to a different song when he finally does decide to guess lyrics. Greyflink is the oddball in a couple of ways. One for the near guess of pudding, and one for the fact that he's the one player on the team who has not, as far as I can tell, intentionally guessed the lyrics. Well, I know that he has not guessed lyrics from Another Brick of the Wall. He's the only one on the team who has done that, who has not done it. Even though he posted the line with pudding in it at one point. Bob Ezrin schools out, says Francis. Oh, okay. Why did I end up here? This is one of those frantic mornings. I do all I can to be able to sleep. And I don't understand these guesses, but perhaps I will in time. Although this is not a situation that helps out understanding. Cynicism and anarchy, said Libramana. Trying to remember to pronounce with a lowercase I. And I've heard myself in past broadcasts say lowercase or a soft. Did I say lowercase? A soft I sound. Libramana. I've heard myself say soft L sound, as in the first letter of her name. It's interesting to me listening to these broadcasts afterward to listen to the words that actually come out of my mouth, even though I know what I meant. Cover and cover art, says Grayflink. Cover art. We'll see. Grayflink's got one of the, or cover is one of the better chances of a repeat. Cynicism. Here's the repeat check. No, we're okay. The big old scroll. 170. Marching forward. Almost a perfect doubling of guesses since Grayflink posted the line with pudding in it. And see how we do on mystery hits. $12,500. I'm only copying the pudding part these days. I'm attaching the Pink Floyd side, put the Pink Floyd part to the other side, the guest side, as opposed to the mystery side. Bob Ezrin. $22,700, and of course, so I see the word pink there. Keyboardist, who's not necessarily a band of anybody. 11,000. Oops, 11,000. Let's see, 475. It's quite a good number, actually. School's out. So he was a producer at the time. My name is, what is my name? I caught myself that time. Tommy Walker, that's my name. I'm the author of Monstrous, the autobiography of a serial killer, but for the grace of God. School's out. Pete Floyd gets 7,090. Not nearly. Cynicism. And I'm really taking more steps than I ought to be. This indulgence of the periods before we get to Floyd. A person who needs to catch his bus really should not be doing that. Yeah, doesn't go anywhere in particular. Anarchy. .114. 223. And it's a wonder to me how come these numbers come in so small before I hit enter. That's been a mystery to me ever since I converted to this spreadsheet. I am now using a spreadsheet that has all of the scores converted to the post Floyd system. 1.07 million. Hmm. .91. Cover art. $5,000. Why am I there? 319. Okay, it's a batch. So at this point we sort everything by percentages. Last night I ended up throwing out everything. I threw out my entire broadcast last night. It was the length of a ball game with 4 pitching changes per team. Carlton Fisk playing. Spirit of Carlton Fisk. A long 9-inning baseball game. Cover makes hits. How does it do on shares? No, it's in there. As a shares top 10, or I should mention it, I suppose. The story last night, this rambling mess, I actually completely forgot that I was broadcasting at all. And I fell into these deep silences, and I was even less entertaining than usual. And then I caught myself having forgotten all about you out there at one point. And then when it was time to leave, where I was, the Starbucks where I was doing it, the update, I completely forgot to put in stop recording. Just completely forgot about it. Anyways, it was only 4 guesses, 2 sets of guesses was the update. Now I did a lot of other stuff during the update related to the new scoring system. But it was very forgettable as broadcasts go. And see, AK largest. So I've just done all this. I've done all this. You don't want any wasted steps. I have 4 minutes now properly. Okay. A little strange, whatever that's about. Will I explain what it's about? Odd little bit of HTML poking through that I have to eventually needs eventually make right. There's the 6. The 6 need to be done, and I guess they are, by percentages. Now, if there's new guesses, I really don't think I have time for it. Okay. So we're finally posting our findings. This Ezran character does pretty well in some places. It's almost a lost round, isn't it? Even on guesses, it's very close. One 70 guesses. Do I have a chance to do it? Diff and percentage 10. It says 613. It says that I have time. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do AP. What am I going to do? I'm going to do smallest AP like that. I'm going to do largest AK. Right in here. Ezran. This is actually going to be a differential 10. And maybe it should rightfully have been 11 or 12 or something because of ties, but that's not a margin I have. What I want to do is produce fullsies. Okay, what's the story? Um, um, what's the story? Esrin does all right. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're going to have some faith that that worked out as it was meant to. I always make myself run. Getting used to it, I guess. I like to do the qualified best, but oh, what? That's not what we want to do. New lick percentage fullsies. I'm gonna have this grand hope as we look at my beautiful book, as we look at my beautiful game, that I can walk to the bus stop. Grand hope, grand hope.